now locked into the 18-wheeling podcast.
Hey, Eastbound, you got your ears on? About a few miles past that chicken coop around Yardstick 324, you got a city kitty taking pictures.
A podcast for truckers by truckers. So sit back, hammer down, and turn the volume up. And remember, it's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Thank you. Welcome to the 18-wheeling podcast. You know, this is a podcast for truckers by truckers. So if you're sitting in your seat right now, what I need you to do, man, is go ahead and honk your horn. I don't care if it's truckers around you. I don't care if it's cars around you. Go ahead and honk your horn one time for the one time. Man, go ahead. Yeah. We are finally here, man. We in the algorithm, man. I love the responses that we getting from everybody on the podcast, on the content. We building a community. So today's we're gonna roll right into it, man. Today's episode is basically I'm gonna give you some numbers. I'm gonna throw some numbers out there with you for you. You know, I want you to soak this in, man. You seen this video, it drove you to this podcast. So listen. I'm going to give you some streams of income that you can attach to your trucking. Attach to your idea. Expound on anything. Expand on anything that you have in your mind that you want to do with trucking, man. I am not biased of giving nobody no game. You see me doing it right now. It's the 18-wheeling podcast. Y'all see this is a stream of income off of trucking. The music industry is $15.9 billion in revenue annually. Another one is the video gaming industry with $15 billion in annual revenue. Sorry about that. I'm just a little geeked. But y'all see these numbers as it's going up. Thirdly, the filming industry. This is an $85 billion a year industry. And what industry are we in? We in trucking. Trucking has a whopping $950 billion annual revenue. Just off trucking alone, that trumps all three of those industries, y'all. All three of them. What other industries that's aligned with trucking? That you could be a part of that kind of collaborates with trucking? You got the entertainment industry. We doing entertainment every day. We are entertaining people, whether you creating content, creating podcasts, you on Instagram. Go ahead and tag that along like Megatron. Go ahead and tag that along. $825 billion in annual revenue in the entertainment industry alone. You can make raps about, man, I don't give a damn what nobody say about trucking. If you can rap about trucking. I'm sure somebody will listen to you. The fashion industry, $1.7 trillion, not billion, $trillion. $1 trillion in annual revenue. Man, listen. This is a infinite amount of money for everybody. For everybody. So let me break this down. I did a chart, right? I started off with trucking. And then I just start giving subtitles off of trucking, like how many other streams of revenue goes along with trucking that goes with trucking. So listen, man, I love this shit so much. I talk about it. I breathe it. I'm infatuated with trucking. Listen, if I can drive a truck for free, I would. Well, as long as I can maintain the lifestyle that I dreamed of having. I would drive a truck for free. 0 CPM, 0 cent per mile. Just to see and have that feeling, man, I really breathe trucking, like for real. I know my kids get tired of it. I know my family get tired of it, but most of my family is in trucking. So every conversation we have, it don't go without talking about trucking. Whether I'm talking to my father, I'm talking to my brother, I'm talking to one of my closest homeboys, we talking about trucking. I'm making content, I'm talking about trucking. So listen, let's get right into it. There's a statistic that says the average millionaire has at least 7 streams of income. I'm going to give you a couple, and then I'm going to kind of elaborate on that, and then you could take that and do what you want to do with it. I wrote an ebook. It's on my website, www.teenwilln.com, that you can access. It's only $8. I gave it out to the people 2 years ago for $8. I had about 120 book sales or whatever, but we need to reach more people. And I was just charging for my time. That's it. I'm just charging for my time. So look, the first stream of income that comes with trucking is a recruiter. While you in your truck and you creating, your audience, your community, you can also become a recruiter. Charging $750 a head. That's what I do. $750 a head, and I can get you to the right company. You want to run off ELD. You want to run off run it up and be with a small company. Tap in. Y'all got my email. Tap in. You want to run it up on that road, and you want to be the best you could be, but you want to be with a mega company. Tap in. And you can also use that too. Recruit drivers. You're going to be talking to a lot of drivers. Just think about how many drivers you encounter in a day. And if you're on the outside looking in, just think about it. You encounter hundreds, if not thousands, because you're on social media too. And look how many views that you're getting as a content creator. That's another one. Creating content. That's a part of the industry. That's a part of the entertainment industry, which is a $825 billion industry a year. You tapped into that. Being a freight broker. Freight brokers tie up a lot of deals, man, and they make a lot of money. That's another stream of income. It's right there. I'm giving it to you. Being a trainer. When you got so much seniority with a company, they going to ask you for a favor or two. And that's a part of being a truck driver. You're being a trainer. So you can also get paid off of that too. When you off on your downtime, you can be a trainer. You can train people. After a year, I don't know if they changed the stipulations or not. After a year, man, you could train people on your off time. A driver. We already know that. So if you're a recruiter, you could also be a driver. All of this stuff go hand in hand together. A mechanic. You out there driving in that truck and you have a higher calling other than just driving a truck. You can fix trucks. It's so much money in diesel mechanic. I swear to y'all, I would not lie to you. One of my right-hand homeboys, he's Romanian. He's a diesel mechanic, a master diesel mechanic, and he makes a lot of money. He asked me, this was like 3-4 weeks ago, like, hey, bro, I want to do what you doing. I want to drive it. Man, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to do what you doing. I want to put that toolage under my belt too. I want to put that attribute under my belt too, as being a master mechanic. Because I know it's going to come a time when my truck breaks down. It's when my truck breaks down. It's not if, it's when. Because we all know in trucking, man, every day is something. And if it's not, you had a damn good day. Whether it's family, whether it's relationship, whether it's a mechanical issue. You might have an issue with a driver that has road rage. Creating merch. Y'all heard the statistic I just read off? The fashion industry is a $1.7 trillion industry. Tap into that. That's twice as much as trucking with trucking. So that's $3 billion untapped dollars that you can tap into. And yes, I look at every dollar that's in this industry as a tapped. You could tap into that because it's out here for the taking. Let's get it. Let's get it. Podcasting. Y'all listening to it right now. Creating a podcast. If you love trucking, man, and you know, when you love something, everything else is just living life. I love talking to y'all. I love inspiring y'all. It's just that I was blessed to be able to tap into my calling at this age. And I know it's going to keep going and keep going. I can do this forever. As long as I can give you some inspiration along the journey, I'm cool. So we got a recruiter, freight broker, dispatching. That's another one. You could be a dispatcher. There's classes out here. You really don't need classes if you know the game, but you could be a dispatcher. We got content creator, a driver, trainer, merch, creating merch, podcast. You know, being a part of this industry alone just made you a millionaire. Because I didn't just give you 7. How many did I give you? Let's count. Recruiter, 1. Freight broker, 2. Dispatcher, 3. Content creator, 4. Driver, 5. Mechanic, 6. Trainer, 7. Creating merch, 8. Podcasting, 9. So I gave you 9 right there, man. Right there. All you have to do is just tap into that creative mode, and you could do it your own way. You don't have to do it my way. You could do it your own way. YouTube, love creators. I just built a YouTube channel 4 years ago, and it's just getting a little bit of traction. All you have to do is just be a little bit consistent, y'all. A little bit. Just imagine when you a lot of bit consistent, you know, if that makes any sense. I know it's possible because I did it. And if I can do it, I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I just applied myself. And if I can do it, y'all can do it. So if you like this episode, man, show me some love, like, share, comment. I love to see the comments. Give me some constructive criticism. If you didn't like it and it sucked, let me know. Hey, bro, it sucked. You could have did this. It sounded muffled. Let me know. I love that. It's not just this episode that I have available for y'all. It's other episodes too. So go like those, download those. Please download them. Download them. I don't make no money off of this. Not yet. Just a little bit. But we're building a community here, man. A community of drivers that's driving and taking this thing serious. If this your dream, if this your divine path that God sent you on, this how I feel it is with me, because everything just aligned together. We ain't gonna go too deep into that, but man, I love y'all. This teenwilln. If you're not following me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, please do, man. Give me some drop me some comments, drop me some inspiration, motivation, all of that, man. I love y'all, and it's another one.
You've been listening to the teenwilln podcast, the podcast for truckers by truckers. We got to get on down the road, but you can find us on TikTok and YouTube at the number 8 teenwilln, and on Instagram at Mr. 8 teenwilln.
Will you be safe out there when you get her pointed towards the house? You hammer down, come in.